G'day, it's Jason here again from Elite Power, and I'm here visiting one of our customers, Pat, at Numarella Farm. So, Pat, tell us about your operation here. What do you do? And then let's talk about solar.
Yeah, sure. We have 90,000 free-range chickens here at Numarella.
Mainly producing for meat or for eggs?
Eggs. Yep. So they're free-range eggs. The birds, they get out every day and range around and do what they want to do.
The birds are let out every day.
Yeah, those eggs end up in your supermarket.
Nice.
Pretty much.
And how do the birds like the cold weather or the heat? What's the biggest issue for you with, we were talking earlier as we were walking around, obviously air quality, food and water, three big things.
Yep. So the ventilation, food and water are the main three vitals for bird comfort and welfare, which is a big thing here. You know, we do love our chooks. All the girls, I know 90,000 of them, but
happy chooks.
I can tell you there's a lot of them with names.
Name 90,000 of them.
Yeah.
So does that cut over automatically?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
And that's the part that's gone. So it's all that switch over gear is all obsolete.
So you've got to come out manually. And we were looking at, so let me tell you a bit of a backstory. So we'd put some solar out here for these guys, and it's really helped, I think, reduce the bills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we're looking at what else can we do? Can we expand it? Because you got roof space for days here. You've got so much space.
Yeah. There's massive amount of roof space, that is north facing it, and it's wasted. It needs to be filled, and everyone wants to do their little bit for the environment, and I'm happy to do that.
And bring your bill down as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So if you can do both,
that is a big cost. What we work out, $60,000 a year.
Yeah, even more.
And that's reduced from what it was.
Yeah.
So
you were saying before we put the solar on your bills, you've come down $8,000 to $10,000 a month.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it was, we did look into it, and when the figures come back, it was a no-brainer. And now to fill up the rest of those roof spaces that we have, and bring that even down further, it's a good thing.
And then when you're producing power and you've got enough of it, then you can start doing, well, how can we make the girls even happier?
Yeah, that's right.
We've got, it's not costing us now money to make the environment even better. So, what can we do?
So we can keep those fans running a lot longer, and start to manage when we turn them on. To keep them, through the summer it gets hot. And, so we can manage that a lot better.
I'll be interested to see if even covering more of the roof area creates even a bit more shade for each of the sheds.
It'll have to cool that shed down.
Yes.
Just having shade on that north roof.
Yep.
That's where our sun comes from here. All the sheds pretty much point, west-south.
Yep.
So you're exposed on that north roof. So
a bit more shade, bring the bill down, reduce carbon emissions, and make the girls happier. Make the 90,000 chooks happier, and who knows, egg production may even change, or...
Yeah, well, the comfier they are, the better your production's going to be.
Yeah.
The current climate, everyone should be doing their little bit to reduce that carbon footprint.
Yes, and I think it's also even going to get more important when power prices go up. They're talking this year 20-30% increases. You haven't seen it yet on the bill, but it's only going to make the decision even more in favour of doing more solar.
And you add that to a $65,000 a year bill, at 30%, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of bottom line, isn't it?
A lot of money.
Which just makes the payback period quicker. So some clients, we like to provide them with some data. They can see the immediate effect on their bill, but I think when you've got data, when you're measuring it, you can do a bit of analysis and say, how long has it taken us to pay back this solar system? Has it paid for itself? Great, then let's expand it.
And it is exciting to see your power bill come down, or see what that usage is on a day like today where it's full sun, no cloud. you know, and you're producing nearly 100% solar for the whole farm. It is.
Well, in your situation here, you're using everything you're producing.
That's correct.
Every ounce of solar that you're producing, you're consuming.
Yep.
So anyway, we're going to do some work with Pat and try see what we can do, how much solar we can put on, and work out a payback period. And it has to justify for all the stakeholders. They need to tick a box. It's it's got to be, we've got to show a payback period, we've got to show a benefit environmentally, and then we've got to optimise the amount of solar that we've got for your consumption.
That's right. And that's exactly right.
And then we're even talking, so they're running a diesel genset here on site that if power goes out, it's really critical that the air gets changed over or the temperature's right, and they just can't have the power go out, especially, I guess, in summer. You just can't have it.
No, it's very vital in this, you know, intensive farming. Everything is vital. It's got to be managed to a T.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to, well, when, you know, this is what we're weighing up at the moment, as opposed to investing in another diesel genset, can we do a battery to do the same function? So can we produce excess solar? Can we store it in the battery, and can we keep that battery there in case the power goes out, that they can run the chook sheds off the battery? Anyway, we're still working on that.
Yeah.
So we'll do some analysis and come back to you with some options.
But that is Jason, that is the best thing about solar. You do have options, and you can swap and change and do all sorts of things, you know. It's great.
Once you've got enough solar, it's like you've got power for nothing, so then you can start playing around.
Yeah, for sure.
Because see, you would be limited in a business. You've got to watch your bottom line. So it's like, oh well, let's not run the fans flat out because it'll run the power too expensive, we'll lose money. Yep. But then if you're producing excess solar, you can say, well, let's go for it. It's not costing us anymore. Let's run it.
Well, and when you go back to that, basically you don't have that option to not run the fans. You've got to run them. You cannot not make the environment for the poultry at its optimum. It's got to be that.
So we can get the bill down. I don't know that we're going to get, without a battery, I don't think we'll get the bill to nothing, because you're obviously going to have usage at night. So
yep, for sure.
You've got solar during the day, that's going to ease the load during the day. You'll still have a nighttime production, but then battery can hopefully eat into some of that, and we'll do some analysis on what's the payback period on a battery.
That's great.
And the batteries can be scalable. You can start with something small, and the way the batteries are these days, you can just build them on. You can have it as big as you want. But anyway, this is a whole new future. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
It's always great to come back and visit customers that we've put solar on and it's working and they're excited.
And it's great. It's a great system. I'm really loving it. Yeah.
You log into the website, check out your data.
Play with it.
Great.
See what I'm using, see what I'm making. Yeah, it is great.
Fantastic. Righto. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you've got a business and you've got large energy loads, then give us a call or check out our other videos and our website, or get in touch with us and we'll have a look at your bill and see what we can do. It's only getting quicker to pay back the investment in solar, especially as power prices increase. Everybody's got to look after the bottom line, but it's also, you can feel good at the same time. You're doing your bit for the environment. So I'm a pragmatist. I like doing both. It's got to be a win for the bottom line financially and show some payback, but also you can help the environment at the same time. So when you can do both, win-win, why not?
And it is a win. It is a win. I do appreciate Elite Power for coming out. It was not a painful build or anything like that. It's been great. I can't fault them whatsoever.
Righto. Hey, can you spot me a dozen eggs? I've got kids at home. I want to.
Yeah, sure, mate. No worries.
Good on you. Righto. Thanks for watching. We'll make sure you like and subscribe and watch our other videos, and get in touch if we can help you out with solar or batteries. Good on you. Bye.
Good on you. Aroo.